Hi, I'm Greg Schern, president of Gura Gear, and I thought I'd share with you how I use my Bataflae 32. I recently got back, actually just a couple days ago, from Botswana, where I had a great trip on a photo safari with Gura Gear founder Andy Biggs. We both had our Bataflaes with us. He was using a 26, I was using a 32, and there's some other differences. He's a professional, I'm not, and so I thought it'd be fun for me to share how I use my bag as someone who's just a photo enthusiast. This is the Bataflae 32, which is a fantastic bag because it has both a butterfly opening like this, but when you're traveling and reconfiguring, it also has this great full opening. Now, I travel with my bag a little bit different than I shoot out of it, and right now it's in travel mode. You'll notice I've got, a rain jacket and hat. Sometimes I travel with a spare set of clothes in here, which I tend to move a little bit later. And you'll notice that I've got my large lens tied down in here with an extra divider, which keeps that nice big lens nice, tight, and compact. When you're traveling and running through the airport, you don't want your gear bouncing around in the bag. But that allows me to keep it nice and tight, but it also makes it so that I can create these spare little shelves here for all the extra little goodies. So you'll notice I've got a 200 to 400 on this side. I think I've got, looks like a monopod head and a GoPro clamp up top. And then over here on the other side, I've got a D800 body, 24 to 70, a 16 to 35, and hiding under here is a 70 to 200. Now, one of the great things about this bag is it is so deep that, whether you're putting in a body in this or this way, or you've got a lens laying down, it gives you a lot of extra room to throw something like an etc. pouch with your battery charger and battery on top, which is generally what I like to do when I travel. I get everything I can on the inside of this thing when I'm traveling and out of the outside pockets. You'll notice I don't have any extra straps or anything on the bag right now. So this is how I configure the inside. And then on the outside, I've got these two front pockets. One I keep completely empty, actually. It's this one here. The only thing I keep in it's my memory card wallet. And that's because when I'm traveling, I tend to accumulate things like paper and receipts and just miscellaneous stuff through the airport. And I have to have a place that I know is empty and ready for it. I also have this outside pocket that I tend to put my passport in, so it's easy to get to. On the other side, I keep my rain cover, and when I'm out in the field, I'll actually keep my rain jacket, hat, sunscreen in this pocket. It becomes kind of my foul weather pocket where I can get to stuff quickly when the weather turns. That's how I treat those outside pockets while I'm traveling. I try and keep them a little empty. And the other thing is on the inside here, we've got these great zippered pockets for organizing things like cable releases. I keep a camera strap in here. A bunch of coup cords for attaching different things. Everything's nice and tidy, and I know where it is, and that is just a helpful little feature. So this is how I travel with it, nice and compact. I'm going to go ahead and reconfigure this real quick and show you how I was using it out of the back of a Land Cruiser in Botswana. Alright, so I've reconfigured my bag to how I've been using it in the field. And you'll notice that behind me is this massive pile of dividers. That's because when I'm shooting in the field, I don't need to compartmentalize the bag as much, and I also don't need some of those shelves and attachment points. So I just pull these out, put them in the hotel room. So on this far side, what I've done is I've made a large compartment for my 200-400 with the D800 body on it. This is great because it means I have a body attached to a lens that I can pull straight out of the bag, and I'm ready to shoot. And when I release this lid, it automatically closes, which means that when my zipper isn't closed, I still have some good protection from the elements. Now on this other side, I've kept all of my smaller items. I like to keep those closer to me so that I can grab that item, switch out a lens, or grab a GoPro clamp, whatever it might be. And I've got all that ready to go right here next to me. Up top here, I've gone ahead, and this is where I like to keep my lens caps. They're easy to get to. And in this front pocket here, I've got my spare batteries charged, ready to go. And I've also got my memory card wallet. It just makes everything nice and handy. Remember, for this particular trip, I was shooting in the back of a Land Cruiser primarily, and so it's nice to have the bag right next to me. I've got everything handy, and I've got this great Bataflae access to grab just what I need, but also not take up a lot of room. That's how I shoot in the field, and I hope that you share some of your stories with us too. We'd love to hear how you use your Bataflae.